Just want to talk about Brazil making lots of news on the back of a Supreme Court 4-1 ruling that former President Jair Bolsonaro is now going to be seized 27 years of jail time, sentenced guilty for efforts to overturn a free and fair election through a military coup plot, which included a plot to assassinate now President Lula. Much more serious in all of those charges than what we saw in the United States on January 6th, but the January 8th events in Brazil are similar in one fundamental way. And that is that your response to how you feel about this verdict and whether or not Bolsonaro should see jail time is almost completely determined about how you feel politically about Bolsonaro and about Lula. Are you on the right? Are you on the left? And who do you like? It has nothing to do with rule of law. It has nothing to do with the facts of the case. It has everything to do with tribal political affiliation, which, of course, is the beginnings of the end when it comes to having an effective representative democracy. Now, this process has made Lula a little bit more popular, and that's in part because the United States is coming after Brazil pretty hard in punishing the Brazilian economy and the Brazilian government for deciding, having the temerity to take on a former political leader that Trump likes. But the interesting secondary point here is that Brazil is doing everything they can to hedge away from the United States, to decouple so that the U.S. government will never be able to have the same kind of punitive impact on Brazil that the Brazilians are facing right now.